She drew a breath and let him go, the cloud swallowing her up, staining wet, like a rose dipped in color. Tedros hunched over, head in hands, letting out a revenged howl. He wasted more eyes to the snake, the prince breathing fire. Japep's face hardened, his screams turning to sparks. Both boys searched for the other, enemies primed for war. From within the cloud, red smoke shot up into the sky, smashing the two apart. The red smoke whirled higher, thicker, as if the once queen's blood had become air, expanding into a storm cloud over the celestium, taking the shape of a lion. Arthur's voice thundered. You have done what I asked, both of you. The second test's done. One more test remains. Two kings still in the race. The final trial awaits. Beneath the clouds on which Tedros and Japeth lay, the sky broke open like a portal, revealing a familiar landscape. The royal gardens of Camelot. A mountain of rubble where a statue used to be. Arthur's sword trapped in the stone. Excalibur, spoke the king. The lion growled. The blade glowed gold with magic, vibrating faster, harder, before it shattered the stone with a thunderous crack, and fired high into the sky like a beacon. But then another Excalibur appeared next to it. Then another, glowing just as gold, just as brightly, then more and more and more, repeating infinitely across the sky, again and again, until the galaxy was nothing but the king's sword. Find the girl, Arthur ordered. Find Excalibur. Free it once and for all. He who does will be king. He who fails will pay with his head. A million Excaliburs shined in the dark, each perfection, each the same. Lording over 5 small shadows. One who would be king. The lion roared. Swords stepped down like pens to a page, slashing open the sky with blinding lights and swallowing all of man's fate with it. Tedros, Game of Swords. How are you going to propose? Lancelot had asked him. They were swimming in the ice-cold sea a few miles from the castle, just the two of them, while Guinevere accompanied Agatha to dress fittings for the coronation. It had only been a few days since they all come to Camelot from the school for good and evil. Only a few days since the war against Waffle had ended with the schoolmaster dead, and a new alliance between Camelot and the school, the wood's two greatest powers. The future seemed filled with hope and promise, so much so that when Lance has barreled into Tedros' chambers at the crack of dawn, demanding the prince come swim with him, for once Tedros decided to be agreeable and tagged along. Well, Lance pressed it. Now that they were deep in the frigid waters, the winter sun doing nothing to warm them. If you are going to ask her to marry you, you better have a plan. A plan I'll keep to myself, thank you, the prince replied, trying to stop his teeth from chattering. Given Lance looked perfectly comfortable. I hope now that you and mother are going to live with us, it won't make you think I care about your opinion. You're not my father, and you never will be. Lancelot grinned a dirty smile. Haven't thought about how you are going to do it, have you? Theseus glanced at the wild-maned brute with a hairy chest, all livered and brawny, where the prince was smooth and lean, his skin pinking at every step of coat. What do you care? You never asked my mother to marry you. Your mother had the choice to marry me, but chose Arthur instead. In the end, it wasn't what she was looking for, Lancelot replied. So we had to find something else to call what Gwen and I have. Like what? Love. Theseus looked at him. That's why it matters how you propose, said the knight. Because if it's marriage you're trying to get her to agree to, well, then it's easy enough. Any king can make an offer a girl can't refuse. The pull of duty and honor, the promise of riches and fame, the carving of a name into history. It's why Gwen couldn't say no to your father, and why any girl won't say no to you. But if it's love you're offering, love bigger than marriage, love that will last forever, well, that's a very difficult proposal indeed. Because a girl can only say yes to that once, like your mother did to me. Theseus took this in, so lost in his thoughts that he didn't see Lancelot's big, meaty hand reach up behind him and dunk his head into the sea. Why are you such an ass? Theseus spewed, spitting salty water. Someone needs to teach the cub how to be a lion, don't he? Lance chuckled.